welcome back to Pure Nebraska. Wednesdays here on the program, we like to welcome a volunteer from the farm women's group CommonGround to the studio.
CommonGround is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. Joining us now to talk more about what farmers and ranchers call meeting season is CommonGround volunteer Leslie Boswell. Leslie, we hear it's your birthday today.
It is, yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
A little bird told us that. So.
A little bird. I always thought it was kind of a jip to get born on the shortest day of the year.
Oh.
And my brother's on the longest day of the year.
Oh, in June?
Oh, in June 22nd. So.
Wow.
But this is the shortest day of the year, so from now on they're getting longer.
There you go.
That's a good thing there too. I also like this brooch, and you said this was your grandmother's?
It was my great-grandmother's.
Very nice.
I got some of her jewelry when she passed, and this was my great-grandmother, so it's cherished.
That's nice.
Yeah, I need to pull some of those out. Those are so pretty, those brooches.
Oh, they are.
So I like it. Well, we want to talk about the meeting season, and I know John recently ran into your husband in Wahoo, right?
Yes. So that was at the Wahoo, Nebraska Soybean Day. What is meeting season for farmers and ranchers?
Meeting season starts at the end of harvest and goes until the first of planting. So this is our time of year when the farmers are not as busy. If they don't have livestock, we've got time to go to meetings. And they plan around that. We go to policy meetings for our commodity groups. We've got Farm Bureau. We've got the event that you went to, which is a training education program. There are so many things that farmers need to keep up on, and a lot of it this time of year is around policy. They're talking about what's going on with the farm program. The Farm Bill will be coming up next year, and there's a lot of talk about what will or will not be a part of that. Everything that we're doing now affects our farms, but it also affects our bottom line. And we need to be absolutely as economical and efficient as we possibly can. Prices have gone up except for what we sell. And when we are, it's like going to work every day and it costs you $10 to go to work and we're only getting $6 back. Right now, a lot of them are working at a loss, so we need to be very economical. We need to keep as many farmers as we can on the farm. And it's a tough time right now. And how this helps out the consumer is if we are being our best and our most economical, we have the ability to raise a better crop, the larger crops, and we can provide more food for not only the consumers, but for the animals, which also go back to the consumers. Most of what we raise, the corn and the soybeans, goes into livestock feed. And so one of the things that the commodity groups really understand is that they have to support the livestock groups too, because that's their customer. So we all have to work together on that. But policy this time of year, figuring out the direction the markets are going, trying to get the predictions on the weather. There's so many things like that we work with this time of year. And that's all trying to keep us efficient on the farm.
Okay.
All right. Good information there, and I know you're sticking around. We teased this earlier, that cheese ball over there. Looks mighty good. Do you take that to a lot of parties?
Well, that's how I came up with the idea for this, is I've got 4 Christmases left, and I'll be taking this to several.
I bet you will. I know it's such a busy time. You have grandkids and programs, and so you need something quick, right?
A lot of times you do.
Yeah.
And that's where I like to make things ahead.
All right. Well, that recipe is coming up after the break, so stay with us here on Pure Nebraska.